Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment. Do like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell should you wish. Timestamps included for your convenience. Please do enjoy the next reading. Hello, my beautiful stars. It is me again. I hope you are all doing very, very well today. It's still the 7th of August, but it's not 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I have got a question. And I don't know, I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to look it up or whatever else. But there was Meghan. She wore a gold cross on a number of occasions, and it's an upside down cross. Okay, I'm going to pop this around my neck, and I want to find out what was behind that cross. Was it just a cross? Was it just a gift? Was it just something that somebody gave? Was it just something? I don't know. I've been wanting to do a reading on this for however long, but I've just never, ever gotten to that point. And I do not know why, but I pulled out the true crime for some reason. And this reading was basically just as I was starting to put all the tarot cards and stuff away, and pack up and cleanse the energy and everything, I thought, no, let me just do this. I've got to get it done. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't even know if this deck is going to be tying in with anything. Let us have a look. What the cards have got to tell us here? Can it shine any light for me on that cross that she wore that was upside down? Let's see. Get the slippery cards for a slippery, slippery subject. And a slippery, slippery person. Brace yourself. I just feel I've got to brace myself. Boat. Peeping through peepholes. Power supply. Okay. Okay, it's answered us. This is all to do, it all has to do with, and it all stems back and still stems to connections to the boat days and everything that went on there. The power that is being, the power that was given to it, and it's part of a cult. And it was control. It's absolutely control. That's why she's wearing it. Because look here, how the mind control and the boats tie in. And then how this reversion and the cult ties in with the central of power. Let's continue reading. Was given to her by a male. Death. Trapped. She was trapped. She's trapped. And it is a male that got her entrapped in that, and that I'm going to read this death card here as this, that was the end of her soul. She basically sold her soul. That's where she lost complete and utter control of her soul. But it was, a male was involved there. Female. There we go. It was a gift. It was a gift. Male and female. The death. The gift that keeps on giving. When you sell your soul, it is the gift that keeps on giving. What's this card here? The devil. She sold her soul for power. She made a deal with the devil. And that's why she wears that cross. But look what's underlying here. She's regretting it. There's some regret there. And she can't get out of it. She is too deep. And it is there. And this card is never come up. Love. She loves control. And it was control through the parties and everything else. And she thinks that this would have given her the path to love. But also, look how the party is sitting underneath here. Under the power, under the devil, under death, her party days and everything else. But also, at the same time, what sometimes happens with these cults, they take your heart. Allegedly, according to the card, I don't know, I'm just reading. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I am just seeing what the cards can tell us about the cross that she wore around her neck. Anything else you want to tell us? It's hidden. She's in a comedian, and there again, it's part of all to do with that whole circle of organized crime. It's all to do with that organized crime. But she is, and she's being strangled by it. It's around her neck. The cards are telling me that that is what she is wearing around her neck. It's a noose around her neck. It is something that is controlling her. It's a noose around her neck. And she's constantly being watched. There is a card here that flipped out, but I actually chose not to pull it. I did not want to go down that road. I didn't want to go down that road. If that card comes out again, it will be played, and it would want to be played because it was very dark. It was very dark when I saw that card, and it was like, no. I'm sorry. Sorry, my stars. I have to play it. I have to play it. Child. Sorry, I've just had to take a moment here. This all stems back to when she was still, I think, a young child. When she was a child. That she got mixed up in this. I'm not saying that it is her child or anything else. And the surveillance, now that I have played the surveillance card, the camera card here, it goes back to when her dad, and I'm not saying her dad was involved, but it goes back to the days when he was working on film sets and the Hollywood scene and the filming and everything else. It goes back to those days. She's been involved in this as long as I think we don't even want to know. This goes back to the days of being on Hollywood film sets. As long, and there's the beach, California. California. It literally goes back to those days, the California days. She's been trapped in this forever and ever and ever and ever. And somebody got her involved there. Celebrity. There we go. Celebrity days. She got mixed up in this going right way back to when she was still a child. And she is now so trapped in this whole thing, and there is so much information on her as well. This is what this surveillance is coming into me as well. They have got so much on her. And that is why she had to stay the course. She cannot give this up. She is so tied in with this whole thing. Goes back to her home days. Missing. There's information missing. There are things missing. The information about this is missing. Things have been scrubbed. As long as she stays within this, as long as she's still controlled by the cult, allegedly, that information will stay safe. And I think now you guys can see why I didn't want to touch upon this. Because my guides have told me. But this was also hidden from her dad. Her dad didn't know about it. He was blissfully unaware of it. No idea. But it all comes from those days as being surrounded by celebrities and the film sets and mixing in those crowds and the whole lot. And she got trapped in it. And now she is the accomplice and she's a partner to things. But to an extent, I think she's got some regret. But there's no ways out. And this with the boat, and this card, and the power, yeah. This is what they then lured her into further, and they trapped her further into things. And there is some footage somewhere. There's somewhere along the line, there is some footage stuck somewhere. And that is just the way it is. Now that I've done this reading, it's out of the way. And now I can really do a cleanse here. Because this has just blown my mind. Surveillance, mind control, and that stuff is hidden. It is definitely hidden. Crime of passion. Look there. And again, I have done a reading on Soho with her. And that reading told me, and this again pointed me to this, there again, something happened at Soho that has now got her so trapped. But that cross, look there, I'll literally just pick the pack up. And she's a prisoner. And that male. And again, there we go. Thank you very much. The desert. The star, blue star country. She's a prisoner. She's trapped. But something definitely happened there. But she has been there since she has been a child. She's been mixed up in that since she's been a child, because she's always been power hungry. She has been power hungry for a very long time, and that is why the shuffle there, power, she's been power hungry, and that's why she sold her soul. And more souls, more selling happened on the boat. And there is the cross around her neck. I hope this wasn't too upsetting for you guys. I had a feeling that we might go down this road, but one could only but always hope that it's not. But allegedly, not accusing anybody of anything, for tarot reading purposes only, we now know why that cross was worn around her neck. So my friends, please do enjoy and take care of yourself, and be safe out there. Stay warm, stay cool, stay frosty, stay not frosty, but you all are with me and I'm with you. Love and light, and we'll carry on the fight. Still, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.